Hi, I'm Christy and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you've never been here before. In today's video, I have my November TBR for you. So first up, I start with the book club reads that I'm going to get to this month. So first off, for the Cover to Cover and the Break Appreciation Society, both of those book clubs, I have read the books that they're going to be reading this month. So that is why I'm not going to be talking about theirs at this time. The first up is Across a Moonlit Sea by Marcia Canham, and this is for the Historical Hellions book club, which is put on from Jess from Peace Love Books and Samantha from Books with Samantha. So this is the cover, and this is the gorgeous step back. I know this is a pirate romance and I'm excited to check it out. I know people love this one and love this author, so I can't wait to check it out. Then I have The Caribbean Heiress in Paris by Adriana Herrera, and this is going to be the Blushing Bluestocking Society book club pick, which is a new book club put on by Lisa from Remarkably Lisa and Rachel from Rachel Reads and Sings. I've heard nothing but good things about this book and can't wait to read it. Then I have You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince. This is a holiday romance. This one is the book club pick for Ravished by Romance, which is Jess from Peace Love Books and Lacey from Lacey Book Lovers. This is their book club pick for Ravished by Romance this month. So next are the new releases for November that I have on my TBR. So first up, I have an arc of The Governess and the Orc by Finley Finn. This is part of her Orc Sworn series. I believe it is book number 7, and this one comes out on November 4th. Then I have The Duke in Question by Amelie Howard. I've read most of her historical romances, and this is her newest one that comes out on November 8th. Then I have an arc of What Was Meant to Be by QB Tyler. This is her newest forbidden age gap romance. Comes out on November 10th. I can't wait to read it. Then I have Shipwrecked by Olivia Dade. This one comes out on November 14th. I really enjoy Olivia Dade's romances and can't wait to read this one. Then I have an anthology, which is Villain I'd Like to F, which is by Joanna Shupe, Sierra Simone, Ava Leigh, Adriana Herrera, and Nicola Davidson. I believe that's all of them. I read the other 2 anthologies they did, which was Duke I'd Like to F and then Rake I'd Like to F. I did get arcs of those. I believe I'm going to get an arc of this one, but otherwise it comes out on November 15th and I can't wait to read it. I have an arc of 3 Count by Nikki Castle. This is the 3rd book in her Fight Game MMA sports romance series. It comes out on November 18th and I can't wait to read it. I love everything that Nikki Castle writes. And I should also have an arc of Tempt by Melanie Harlow. This is part of her Cloverleaf Farm series, kind of the spin-off series that she's been doing recently. So this comes out on November 21st, and in this one I noticed the heroine is a wedding planner, and it is her romance with the groom of one of the weddings that she's doing, his father, and so the groom is actually her ex as well, so it has that age gap, ex-boyfriend's dad situation. I can't wait to read it. I know the heroine in this one is plus size as well, which I love that representation. And then on November 22nd, Two Wrongs Make a Right by Chloe Leese. This is her newest, I believe, with Berkeley Romance, and I can't wait to read it. So the next are the books that I want to get to that are already out. So there is Phantom by Greer Rivers. I actually picked this one up at Love in Vegas recently, so it came signed by the author with some swag as well. This edition is just really, really beautiful. Love the art in it. Like, this entire edition is just so beautiful. I love the art. And I know it is a Phantom of the Opera reimagining romance, which I love Phantom of the Opera. So I was super excited to get this. And I want to get to the Wrecked series by Catherine Cowles. So I know Reckless Memories is book 1. I also have Reckless Refuge here, which is book 4. Love these watercolor floral prints. First book I actually did read when it first came out about 2.5 years ago, but I don't really remember too much about it. So I definitely want to reread the first one and then get ready for the entire rest of the series. So I do want to read this Wrecked series by Catherine Cowles. Next I have Restore Me. I've heard nothing but good things about this one. I believe it is a second chance romance. I know Crystal from Crystal's Bookish Life and Lizelle from Lizelle Loves Books definitely both love this one and hyped it up, so I'm excited to check it out. And I have Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. This one I believe is magical realism, kind of fantasy mystery situation going on as well, so I can't wait to check this one out. I also have a couple holiday romances out from Libby. So I have A Merry Little Meet Cute by Sierra Simone and Julia Murphy. Can't wait to check this one out. I know it has plus size rep. I believe the characters are adult film stars and kind of making like a Hallmark type movie together, so it sounds like a lot of fun. And I have Season of Love. I believe this is an FF romance centered around Hanukkah, which I'm excited to check that one out. And then another holiday one, I have Love Light Farms by BK Borison. I've heard nothing but good things about this one, and so can't wait to read this. Then I have Hush Darling by Avery Kingston. I believe in this one the hero is possibly mute, and I believe he has to protect and look after the heroine who is pregnant. Could be wrong, but I believe that's the synopsis for this one. Then I have Little Dove. This one is a mafia romance. I know that Jess from The Honest Fiction really enjoyed it, and so it's been on my TBR since. Then I also have Black Sheep. I've heard this one is similar to kind of the Mind F series, which is super intriguing to me. Can't wait to read this one. Actually, Nikki from Nikki and Bookland sent me this copy for hitting 1K on my YouTube last month, so I'm excited to get to this one. So thank you so much, Nikki, for this gorgeous edition as well. Then I have Embers from Claire Kent. This is the next book in her post-apocalyptic series that I have been enjoying. I also have Last Light by Claire Kent. This is another one in her post-apocalyptic series. This one is a standalone, but it actually connects to her series, so I'm excited to get to that couple. Then I have Prey by Hannah McBride. I actually read the first book in the series, Sanctum, last month and really enjoyed it as a YA shifter, like werewolf romance series. And I'm excited to get to it because it follows the couple from the first book again. So then I have some historical romances on my TBR as well. So I have The Proposal by Mary Balogh. This is the first book in a series, but I've heard that The Arrangement, the second book in the series, which is also on my TBR, is definitely a good one, but to read it in order, / I love to read things in order, so I'm definitely all for that. And I do want to get to Winds of the Storm by Beverly Jenkins. This is the second book in her LeVeque family series. This was on my historical romance readathon TBR last month. I didn't get to it, so I want to get to it this month. This one, I believe it is like a spy espionage storyline. I also have Captured by Beverly Jenkins. This is the third book in the LeVeque family series. I know the hero is like a privateer or captain of a ship, and then he ends up taking over a ship and finds the heroine who was enslaved there on board, and it becomes their romance. I believe these two and like one more are the only ones I have of Beverly Jenkins' backlist to get to, so I definitely want to get to these. So then I have the 2 books in Lisa Kleypas's Capital Theater series, which I've almost read her entire backlist as well. So first up is Somewhere I'll Find You. This is the cover, and then the step back. The second book in the series is Because You're Mine. So the cover, and then that gorgeous step back. And then from last month, rolling over into this month, I still need to get Heartless by Elsie Silver. And then I also need to get to Quarterback Sneak by Candy Steiner. I'm really excited for this one. It is a coach's daughter / quarterback football hero romance. So those are all the books I have on my November TBR. Let me know in the comments if you have read any of these ones, or maybe what books you're looking forward to getting to in November. I would love to know. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll see you in my next one.